and you didn't pour through. Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You made me. Look at me,
And what up, what's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Y'all can already see your boy outside bright and early. Yep, today is dyno day for the LS Tree 350Z. But you guys remember late night, we're finishing up this exhaust and doing all this stuff, rushing to get the car done, and then my dumbass decided to leave the 4-inch intake at the shop. So I gotta go over there right now because we need that to dyno this thing. And it sucks because the shop is like an hour away, so it's an hour there, hour back drive, and I still need to get these plugs and everything in here. Yeah, we're already on the go, we're in a rush, so let's get up out here and let's go get this stuff.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming on my landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like, yeah, you about to see me on demand like, you know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to.
Alright, so just getting here to Hexa. About to grab this and turn right back around and we out.
You want your nos treats?
Nah, you can give them to your dog. Just getting back home and taking everything loaded up. I think this filter may be a bit on the long side, so just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go take this filter off of the FD and take that with me. I ordered another filter for this thing anyway. This filter is brand new, but it's like I need it, and I decided to order a Gretty filter for this thing. You know, this is kind of more like the spoiled baby. She gets like the all the designer shit. Other than that, I would never pay 140 bucks for a filter, but it's literally I mean, it's for the FD, man. I mean, plus this car has the Gretty elbow on it, so figured match it up with a Gretty filter would be a nice little addition. Oh, I forgot y'all haven't seen the new seats, man. Shame on me. Look at these things. These NRG seats. These Johns look good in here. I like them. Now it's time to head over to White Aaron's and get these plugs in, and then after that we're gonna be heading to the dyno to hopefully see what this thing does, and we're also going to be testing that intake manifold that I showed you guys. Man, here we go. My neighbors didn't hate me before. They definitely gonna hate me now with this new exhaust on here. Cold start. Familiar settings, y'all already know.
Oh yeah.
Plugs, then dyno.
I'm excited for the numbers today. No
Still
doubt.
hate these. I hate these wheels.
Well,
It's so sunken.
You don't have to deal with them for that long.
They're like super sunken. Caca. I'm just like, once I'm back from the dyno, as soon as I get home, I'm putting the freaking works back on.
Hey, I read one of the comments today was saying how like you're complaining about $1,500 wheels and like normal people can't even get like some regular.
I don't. It's not that I don't like them. I love the RPF ones, hence to why I got them. I just don't like them on this car.
Right, for sure. Set the record straight.
Yeah, I love them. That's why I bought them.
Yeah.
I just hate them on here. They like take away from the candy paint. Well, I mean, it's fucking ashy and dirty, but you know, it takes away from that ooh look.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean the Meisters too. You can't.
Yeah, you can't. Like, come on, bro. Not too many wheels are gonna look better than Meisters.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so we're just getting here to the dyno. It's a turbo FD over there right now getting tuned, LS. But we're about to jack this thing up. We're smelling fuel on the way here, so we're about to check and see if we can figure out where that shit's coming from. All right, so Aaron's checking the fuel line down there. And while we got this thing up, I'm gonna go ahead and get this 4-inch intake on here. That way we a little bit more ready for the dyno. As soon as we get here, it just starts smelling like freaking fuel. That's crazy. This is as ready as she's gonna get for the day. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. 500, baby. Come
Yep.
on.
Been on this for Austin since. Whew, we like started drifting together. That's how long I've been on Austin. Bumper about to blow off.
Need that
Say, I've been on Austin probably like, what?
12.
Yeah, it's been a minute, at least 12. He was a lot skinnier before, but so was I.
12 years, 12 pounds.
Dude, this thing, 4,000 RPM, barely into it, is already making 500 foot-pounds of torque. That is crazy. 4,000 RPM. It's on like not even full throttle, it's like half throttle right here too. Yeah, he's not fully on it. He's literally doing like partial throttle. This thing is making the sauce. Just sounds hella good.
Super good.
I wish this nigga Austin would carry up.
Yep, time to go home.
565 horsepower, 636 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, now get the off the dyno, nigga. Get the off the dyno.
The top part's not supposed to be bended.
This fool's been arguing with me for the last 2 hours on how to route this wastegate. I'm like, bruh, you have to pressurize the top port. They don't want to listen. Now he's sitting here stuck at like 5 pounds of boost.
We've only been here since 11.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
nah, we got on rollers at like 2.
My appointment was at 2 o'clock, bruh. Jeez.
Cut the straps. Let's go.
All right, so what's good? I think 4 days didn't went by since we arrived. So I think we're about to they're unstrapping the FD right now, and then yeah, we're about to hit the dyno finally.
Sun's like down now.
Yeah, it's dark. It's 6 a.m. the next day.
Right.
Jesus. Hey, get out the way! Don't park there. Move. Taking up all the damn day.
Now he's about to crash
Let's see if we hear him. Get on it, pussy. Ooh, that sounds so good. What's all that?
Great. Jason broke it.
I don't know. I need you to go take a look at it. Maybe you can tell me what it is.
Man, you see how many? I sat there, what, 2 hours trying to explain to him what was going on?
I'm burnt. You want to come back?
No.
I was about to say.
Oh. Listen here, sir. Here we go. Finally. Finally. hopefully we get this 500. All right, so strapping down now. Remember, we're gonna be doing the first pulls with the factory intake manifold. That way we get a baseline and we're gonna see how much of a difference this ported intake manifold makes compared to the stock one. So for the people that are interested in the rod mod, thing that has the radius rods in it, fully ported intake, also ported polished throttle body, this is gonna be for y'all. We're gonna do before and after. Damn near was ready to just be like, hey, let's just throw it on here and go, but I know you guys want to see it before and after, and I feel like this is going to help so many people with making a decision on if it's actually worth porting the intake manifold. So again, let me show y'all this intake. Hold on, get the
throttle body.
Get the flashlight for them. So y'all can see the intake right here. Fully ported, everything smooth. See these rods right here? These are the radius rods that basically act as velocity stacks and help stabilize the air and all that good stuff. And then the ported throttle body, also ported polished and all that good stuff. Feel me? So we're gonna see full 3-inch exhaust, full dual 3-inch exhaust now, 4-inch intake, and with the ported intake manifold, we're gonna see. The goal for me is 500. I would like to see this thing make 500. And if we make 500, that's literally an extra 50 horsepower gain from these few mods. Exhaust, basically exhausting the intake.
I'm calling 515. I have high hopes.
Hey.
High hopes.
Realistically, I'd like to see at minimum 490. Ain't that what I said?
Yep.
Or what is it, 496? I think the dude who built this, his all-motor LS3 made like 496. So he has trick flow heads and all this crazy stuff. So if I make more than him with factory ported heads, I'm happy. 496, but realistically, I love to see a 500 horsepower pull.
You got this. 500, baby. Do it.
All right, here we go. So he says he's leaving everything the same. He's just gonna mess with the fuel map to see like literally what this thing is gonna do. He said the timing table seems pretty close, so we're gonna try it like this, just with a bigger exhaust, bigger intake. You guys seen the old base? The old base was 446 or something like that, 450 at most. So we'll see what happens on this first pull with the new exhaust and the new intake with no other changes. All right, here we go. First pull. Sounds healthier. .470, 446 torque. And that's what we made last time with the 3-inch exhaust, man. Huh?
No, we didn't, did we?
We made 471. Come on.
Some time.
Yo, if I spent freaking $1,500 in the exhaust, I'm gonna charge you for that.
Easy.
470 right now. He said he wants to see if he can get an extra 5 out of this. And then I think after this, we're pretty much done. We're at 23.5 degrees of timing, so timing is optimal. A good away from 500, so we might not make it, but I'm still hoping and praying that we can break that 500 mark. I'd really like to see this thing hit 500. All right, so that pull right there, 474, 451 torque.
25 away, I'm telling you. I can feel it.
Hey, he asking for a lot on the NA car, right, Jay?
Am I? Am I really?
25 on the NA car is a lot.
You know what? But I have faith.
All right, so current numbers right now for the stock intake. You can see Aaron's getting ready to swap this thing. Stock intake, bam, 478 is all we can get out of that. 478, 452 foot-pounds of torque. And now we're about to swap the T-rod intake manifold on there and see if this thing is gonna do what it says it does. I'm about to let you guys know right now if a ported intake manifold and ported throttle body is worth doing. If it does nothing, literally with optimal timing, fueling, everything, dual 3-inch exhaust, so all the breather mods are done, everything. You're watching a master at work. Watch out, fuel. Dude, that was literally 3-4 minutes.
Get it done.
All right, getting ready to swap everything over now. Dude, if this thing gives us even 15 horsepower, it's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how this plays out. My man's ain't even been at this a whole probably 8 minutes yet. I thought about slapping you on the ass right now, but all the thugs out there watching. Feel me? Get my hood car taken away, smacking a white boy on the ass. front of the hoodlums.
Everybody.
Front of the thugs.
We'll leave that for another day.
New Manny going on. Bye. Harness. Damn, that was quick though. Said no tune changing, just
No two changes.
rock.
Yep. Lean or rich, for better or worse. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that sounds iffy,
I'm saying some marriage shit to you.
right? What's wrong with you today?
You know what's
You
wrong
wanna,
with me?
man? You been daring.
Not that bad. All right.
Hey, just because everybody,
Five fumes.
just because everybody else's car didn't do well today. Look, this is going smooth.
I'm gonna send you home happy.
Not if we don't make 500,
Find a 500 horsepower Dynograph.
Send you home with some printout.
right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be playing with the dyno corrections.
Right.
All right, here we go. Ported intake manifold and ported throttle body. No changes at all to the tune. We're gonna see if this thing adds anything over what we just had, and then Whipple's gonna try to fine tune it out to see if we can squeeze whatever out of this thing. All right, here we go. We're gonna be looking at it on real time on this screen right here as he does this pull. Come on, baby. Let's see if this thing does anything. pick up an extra 10 horsepower from the ported intake and throttle body. Extra 11, untouched. That was without him making any adjustments to the tune or anything. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
What do you think?
Gain some.
Little 11?
Yeah, 11 horsepower.
Untouched? Maybe you can squeeze a little bit out of it.
See?
Come on, Whipple, man. I don't pay you to not squeeze goals out of here, man.
Trying to get every last bit.
I think he purposely do this to me so I can keep changing shit to have to come back to the dyno.
I like you chasing 5 horsepower, so.
Yeah, he really wants me to supercharge this thing. That's the problem. Keeps telling me Whipple, Whipple, Whipple.
Gotta practice what I preach.
Hey, it made something though. So 11 horsepower as of the first pull, untouched. Told him, give me back my 490 at least. Don't play me like that,
Yeah,
cuz.
on the 490.
Emphasis on the 490.
Right.
Hey,
I have high hopes.
realistically, I'd like to see at minimum 490. You're lucky I ain't being greedy and was like, I need a good 491. Yeah, this is it though. This is pretty much maxed out. So this is a good, what? About 15 horsepower more than my C6.
Is it?
Yeah, C6 is 476. This is 490.
Hey, it's gonna be fun on the way home.
Right? We're gonna test it. We're gonna do a little street testing. How they be saying it? All the street racing dudes. Yeah, we're gonna go out here. We're gonna do a test hit. Do some test hits. You about to end up on the bloopers, yo.
Long day. See that? I was here at 8. It's 8.
Alright, so me and White Aaron just get into the house. What do you think? How's it feel?
Dude, it's definitely faster.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference for sure.
So once the freaking Workmeisters go back on here, we're definitely gonna be having traction issues because those Hancooks aren't our compound. And dude, he's seen it just now, literally just punching second, it's like blowing the tires off.
Yeah, that's after an hour drive home too.
Yeah, they're hot.
They're hot, yeah.
So it is spinning the 305 R888s on here. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's nasty for sure.
Got a few things to work out. Y'all can see right here, I fucking smashed my pipe to get the hood to close. But I'm about to be taking this off and having it redone because I'm about to move the mass airflow sensor back over here how I originally had it. What's kind of happening is it's picking up dirty air, so MAF signals all over the place. So yeah, I'm gonna move it back up here. That way we don't have the turbulence from the freaking filter or air. I don't want to build a dam to block it, so I'm gonna just move the map sensor back here. Have Janky make me another piping for this. But there's a few things to do, but for the most part, I think this car is damn near. I don't want to say done because there's always more to do, but for the most part, it's kind of in the stages of almost being done. I honestly think at 490 horsepower, this car feels good. The exhaust note is growing on me a lot. I really like the exhaust note. So what I might do is order another set of these mufflers instead of the boiler type S's, see if I can return those or cancel the order, and then just do the Porsche style routing how I intended on it. And I think once we add the high flow cats like I'm planning on doing, I think that'll probably quiet it down just enough to where I'm like, you know, tolerable. But I like the way this thing the idle chomp sounds hella good. For those that were wondering, this intake manifold is the T-Rod intake manifold. This thing picked up 11 wheel off of no changes at all other than the intake. Overall growth was 44 horsepower over base, which is fucking good compared to what we had with just intake manifold, 4-inch intake, and exhaust. That's the only changes that's been made since the 446 horsepower to the 490 horsepower now. But they all waiting for me. We're gonna wrap this up. Adios. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Deuces.